Keith Lemon's Movie Craft. Hi, it's me, Keith Lemon, and welcome to a little bit of Movie Craft here on Keith Lemon's Doings. Like and subscribe. Today I'm talking about Harry and the Hendersons. Can you see it? Can you see it? There it is. There it is. Originally called Bigfoot and the Hendersons here in the UK and other places in the world, but then they changed it to Harry and the Hendersons because the Bigfoot in it was called Harry and went on to have his own sitcom, no less. But let me tell you about Harry and the Hendersons if you don't know about Harry and the Hendersons. Harry and the Hendersons starred John Lithgow. They found Bigfoot whilst they were out on a trip in the countryside. They ran him over. Oh, there you can see now he's being run over. There's John Lithgow, who you might be familiar from Third Rock from the Sun. He was also the dad in Footloose, and he was in Santa Claus the movie. So they find Bigfoot and bring him home. Or wouldn't bring Bigfoot home. I'd bring Bigfoot home. Remember, they were an average family. They had a mum who was very reminiscent of Emma Bunton's mum, actually. I always thought she looked like Emma Bunton's mum. Very pretty. They get Bigfoot onto the car. You get there, you see him there on the car there. They bring him home. He's too big for home. He smashes up the house. He eats their plants. He goes into a room and finds all their taxidermy and goes a bit crazy. And then they realise, you know what? He's quite nice, isn't he, Bigfoot? He's quite a nice fella. Let's keep him in our house. They fall in love with him. He sits there watching telly. There's loads of humorous clips of him watching telly. And then he decides he wants to go back into the woods. He gets lost in the city. And then he starts worrying about John Lithgow and goes, actually, I miss John Lithgow. And he sees John Lithgow on the television. There he is trying to get John Lithgow out of the television. Oh, John Lithgow's on the news on another television. I'll get that television. So he tries to get him out of there because he misses him oh so much because John Lithgow has got a connection with him. His dad owns a gun shop and they're selling guns to hunters to go and kill Bigfoot. He draws a nice picture of Harry, Bigfoot, and then his dad says, oh, make him more scary, you know, he's scary, we want people to buy these guns. At the end, it's a surprise because they send him back into the woods and he walks off with his little family that just have been hiding behind trees. I wonder how long they've been hiding in trees for. And then they look at the family and go, oh, the mum is an actress called Melinda Dillon, who you may have also seen in Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and the mum was in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Kevin Peter Hall played the role of Harry, the Bigfoot, and Poirot played the character that was the villain in the film that was after Bigfoot, who at the end decides, actually I like Bigfoot, he's nice, isn't he? Rick Baker was responsible for doing the makeup effects, which were amazing. Yeah, it's a really fun family film. If you haven't seen it, don't know why you haven't seen it, but you should see it. But you know what? Let's make Harry from Harry and the Hendersons. So yesterday I started making Harry from Harry and the Hendersons. Here's some pictures of the progress. How many is there? I can't remember. And here he is now. You see he's all made out of super SCULPEY, which is my favourite thing to work with at the moment. His hair I've sprayed a little bit to give it that sort of browny grey colour. Browny black grey. It's got a multitude of colours inside his fur. So I've got to make the rest of the body now. He's turned out a little bit bigger than I expected. I'm going to make the body out of this bit of junk I've just got out of the bin. It's a foam box. I'll build around that. So you saw me stick this together. I made the boo-boo. Basically, I've cut some little holes there, and I thought it'd be easier if I just undo it. I'm going to cut a little hole there, then this tube will place it inside, and I'll put some sort of knot on the end of there so that stays secure. That will be his neck. This will be his legs. Got two of these pipes that I just found in the garage. I can't remember why I bought these. It's just flat plastic, 32mm white. See, just using bubble wrap, I'll make a little ball and tape that on. Then that should hold it in place. You'll know what I mean when you see it, like that. See? Then it can turn-ish. It's not an action figure, it's a model, so they'll just hold it in well enough, I think. I think so. See, there's not much craftsmanship in this, as you can see, but that now moves, so when the head's attached, it can move around. You can turn his head. So there's his skeleton as such. I'll build around this with bubble wrap and give his legs some shape. Then I will make super SCULPEY feet His arms will be attached via wire. The legs have just got to be sturdy, otherwise he ain't going to stand. Hopefully he'll stand, because he doesn't stand at the minute, but he might do with feet on. Take your cardigan off, getting warm. My cardigan. This is where we're at. Body. These will be the arms. See the arms? So the hands are done. They'll go in the oven for 15 minutes at 135 degrees. Now I'm just going to make his chest, rolling out the Super SCULPEY, and then we'll sculpt his nipples and his pecs. So these are the feet, just like wire frames, and cover them in tin foil. This is where we are with the feet at the moment. Very crude and rough. Wrapped the Super SCULPEY around the tin foil. They're quite heavy, but that's good because it means it will stand up hopefully. Now I've just got to sculpt the toes and such. There he is, Harry from Harry and the Hendersons. And there's airs everywhere. Like and subscribe. I was Keith Lemon. If I don't see you for a week, I'll see you for a window. Good luck with your business. And until next time, tell your mum I said hello. See ya. Or subscribe and whatever. I don't know what you say.